Is he hanging at the moment?
No, he's on the ground.
Okay, I'm organising help for you now, okay? So can you loosen the noose and tell me if he's breathing? Okay, is he awake?
No, he's dead. He's gone.
All right, is he breathing?
No.
I'm going to tell you how to give mouth to mouth, okay?
No, I'm going to the ambulance with me try because he's gone.
Okay, so listen, if you want to give him the best chance, you need to do it now, okay? The ambulance is already on its way. You can understand, like, it's a very stressful situation and they're scared and panicking. It's hard to know what to do. There's a fine line between trying to encourage them and being too pushy. Okay, so listen to me, okay? This is going to help him, all right? But you need to listen to the instructions.
Place the heel of your hand on the breastbone in the centre of the chest.
Right between the nipples, and put your other hand on top of that, okay?
Yeah.
So 2 breaths, and then 30 pumps, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you coming?
Yes, they're nearly there.
Oh, wow.
Are they on scene? The hanging, are they on scene? Because the line disconnected, so...
They just pressed on scene just 50 seconds ago.
So they transported him, and he was breathing on his own with a heartbeat. So lucky I did push for them to do CPR. So yeah, so he's on his way to hospital, so hopefully he'll be all right. There you go.
Tonight.
Ambulance emergency. Tell me exactly what's happened.
It's a race against time.
So how many stab wounds he got?
Rescue helicopter 206, are you on there?
When a violent attack...
Let's just get this guy out first.
...throws crews into overdrive. Then...
8:33, it's just patient's violent.
A call fraught with danger...
We actually don't know what we're walking into.
...puts paramedics in the firing line. Unprecedented access from the control centre...
You need to calm down.
...to the paramedics on the front line racing to save lives.
They think there might be a blocked junior heart.
These are the stories behind the lights and sirens...
Priority is this guy first.
...of New South Wales Ambulance. ...8 a.m.
Can you tell me exactly what's happened?
A new shift is starting at the control centre.
My husband, Vicky, hasn't wakened up this morning.
So you've had 2 seizures this morning.
You're having breathing problems.
She's feeling pain in her chest, is that correct?
No, it isn't.
Oh, look, don't cry. Look, you're doing a really good job there.
It's nearly 40.
Jane, would you like a coffee?
No, thank
Coffee makes me sick. I only drink it when I'm really struggling. So I'm really struggling.
Can you ask them for froth on the top?
Froth on top.
I've been up since 3:30.
You have?
And Jamie went to work at 11:30 last night, was home at 3:30 this morning, and I wanted to kill him. He was noisy before he went to work, and then he got home, and I swear he was trying to be quiet, and it was so loud. Someone's gonna die when I get home. Die.
As the city warms up, ambulance crews all over the metropolitan area are also gearing up for their shifts.
Hey guys, how are you?
Copy, thanks. Morning, mate.
Copy, thanks, Kel. Good morning.
Sector 34.
Good morning.
Good morning from Liverpool. In car 833 today, you've got the sisters Marshall and Marshall.
Yeah, at least it's not raining because that wrecks my hair way more than the wind.
Yeah, true.
Paramedics Rick and Amy are waiting for their first call out of the day.
That's a bit fancy.
What do you think? Too much?
I love them. They look great. The wind blowing in your hair at the moment, you know? Yeah.
Let's go down to the beach.
Yeah. It'd be nice to get down to the harbour today. Go down and... I don't like our chances, though.
I first met Rick about 3 years ago. He had a ponytail back then, little man bun.
Have you ever been to Ibiza?
No. Not only is he a paramedic, but yeah, he's a yoga instructor. You know, a patient might be in a lot of distress, and Rick's just cool as a cucumber. I love that. All right, shall we?
Yeah.
There is a really deep cut on her knee, and you can see through the bone. You can see the bone. I was just going up the stairs with my son, and I just dropped him, and he's 5 months.
Then I'm organising help.
Can you tell me exactly what's happened to your mum?
Mum has a stomach.
Okay, how old are you?
2.
You're 2.
A big girl.
You're nearly a big girl and you're 2.
Responder 15, yeah, probably. I've just got another 1A that dropped down in Roselle.
Ambulance emergency, which town or suburb? Okay, tell me exactly what's happened.
I'm just not feeling very good. Chest pain.
How old is the patient?
51.
Has he ever had a heart attack or angina?
No.
Rick and Amy are the nearest available crew, just 8 minutes away. Heart disease is a single leading cause of death in Australia. New South Wales Ambulance received almost 77,000 calls for chest pain in the past year.
I came into this job quite young, with not a lot of life experience behind me. I'd never even been in an ambulance. It was just a shock to the system. And because Rick is an intensive care paramedic, I have to try and step up to help him do his job. It's a hard job sometimes, you know, but more often than not, I do enjoy my job.
I want you to watch him very closely and wait for help to arrive.
There's this amazing mental juxtaposition that is running through your head at the start of a shift. You want to get there and you want to do all that you can for that patient, but at the exact same time, there's a genuine feeling of dread if it's something traumatic. You don't want to go to it as well, so it's an amazing conflict. Hello. G'day, mate. I'm Rick, this is Amy. What's your name, mate?
Albert.
What's going on today, Albert?
I just fell with it.
Yeah? What time did this feeling start?
Half hour.
And what does it feel like, mate?
Just a strange feeling in the chest.
No worries. Is it sharp or dull?
Yeah, dull.
Just have a look at your heart.
160 over 100.
I'm going to have to give your chest a little bit of a trim, okay?
We don't charge extra for the manscaping, mate. When you are in a good flow with your colleague, it can almost be like a sixth sense. There's a lot of really subtle cues. You know, both of us can sense either way if we're suspicious of something. We'll get another car as well, James.
Yep.
All symptoms point to a heart attack.
What's happening here? We think there might be something going on with your heart, so Amy and I are going to rush up to hospital, OK? We'll let them know you're on the way up. With cardiac patients, that heart's already under stress, you have to be able to remain effective under pressure. You've got to be like a swan, calm and graceful on top of the water and just paddling like hell underneath.
A heart attack deprives the heart of oxygen, and the most serious consequence is a cardiac arrest when the heart stops beating.
423 cents. Can we please have another car, R1, for a patient meeting STEMI criteria?
Copy, thank you. They need immediate surgery, heart surgery. Can I have 640? Can I have 640 for 1A?
Rick and Amy will need another crew to transport Albert down the stairs. The nearest support crew is 10 minutes away.
Rob, just sit down for us. You got to stand up. Is it easier when you lean forward, the pain? Try and sit down for us, Albert, so we can do our tests and then we can...
Rick and Amy need to prevent Albert's heart from stopping.
That pain as well. I might just get a line, Amy.
Yeah, sure.
With no heartbeat, it takes only 3 minutes for brain damage to set in. Within 10 minutes, the patient usually dies.
You need to be emotionless. Things need to happen efficiently and accurately. You don't have time for emotions at that point. Where was that other car, Ames?
Sydney calling 423.
We're still on scene at this point. We're just about to extricate. Should we move on to the chair?
Yeah.
In Redfern, Rick and Amy are waiting for urgent help to arrive, but the backup ambulance is still 6 minutes away. 51-year-old Albert is suffering a heart attack, and the chances of a cardiac arrest are high. They thin his blood to reduce the risk.
Here's an aspirin, mate. So this is supposed to have a lemony flavour, I'm told.
ETA, please. Less than 3 minutes.
They need immediate help to transport Albert down the stairs.
Where's the other car? We've got to go
They're
downstairs
3 minutes
anyway.
away.
The backup team finally arrives.
Oh, we need to get you on this chair. We're going to get you down to the car.
So ETA is probably 10 to 15.
One of the hardest things about the job, for me, is that you're not experiencing the trauma to their level, but you take some sort of ownership of their trauma. How you going, Albert? You all right, mate? You've never met these people before, but all of a sudden you're feeling their pain and their distress, and you're trying to manage it.
You guys right?
All right. All right. Paramedics, you know, we're like a funnel. We take chaos and we funnel it down into order, you know. So, Al, we've let the hospital know that you're on your way, OK, mate?
The hospital is 10 minutes away, and Albert's condition is critical.
30 over 100.
Yeah, so Albert, they think there might be a blockage in your heart. So when we get to the hospital, we're going straight up there and they're going to try and have a look and clear it out if they can.
They attach defibrillator pads in case his heart does fail.
We employ various tactics to keep them distracted.
How much do you love this shirt, Albert? Very much.
Is that the old footy club, mate? Yeah? Because you want to keep them calm. Where is it? Out at Burke, did I see? Is that right? Oh, good on you, mate. What position do you play?
Fullback.
Yeah? How long you played footy for? Since you were a young fella? Yeah. You know, if their body's struggling, yeah, you need them calm. One more of these. That's 1,200 of GTN, 2.5 or more. Okay, we're just pulling up at RPA now, mate, all right? Get this ticker of yours fixed up. How's that sound?
Hi, Albert, I'm Alex. I'm one of the coaches. I'm going to get you straight up to the cafe.
You get to hospital, you hand over, and then you walk out. And then you can digest the job and reflect upon it.
At the hospital, Albert's condition quickly deteriorates. His heart stops and he suffers a cardiac arrest. With the help of a defibrillator, the emergency unit manages to get his heart going again.
I feel very, very privileged to be able to do this job. You can save a life, and that is an amazing feeling, Everything was timed just right. I mean, he could have arrested a lot earlier before we had the pads on him. He could have arrested
halfway
down the stairs. Everything was lining up for Albert today. Super lucky guy.
Do you have any pain?
Are you with the patient right now?
How far did you fall?
Okay, so the baby was born just now?
Yeah.
All right, is he breathing?
Not on his own.
The ambulance has been organised.
At the control centre, 000 calls are ramping up.
One of these cyclists has been struck by a horse at the back of the head.
The ambulance is on its way, sir. To locate where you are, though.
We're right next to the railway station.
Okay, so next to the railway station.
I'm just near the Big Mac sign. You've never even heard of your suburb, mate.
Every day, though, I get new suburbs that I've never even heard of. I'm telling you, I feel like some people are just making suburbs up each day.
It's been a busy morning, really.
I need to go to the toilet so bad.
Ambulance emergency, tell me exactly what's happened.
I've been stabbed.
You've been stabbed?
Yeah, multiple times.
Okay.
I think my lungs have been punctured. I can't breathe.
Due to the severity of the call, multiple emergency teams are dispatched. 2 ambulances are heading to the scene, and the ambulance helicopter medical team is getting ready to take off out of Bankstown. And in one of Western Sydney's fast response cars is Duty Operations Manager Brian.
Inspector 34 crews responding. Victim has multiple stab wounds, having difficulty breathing.
Inspector 3 on channel responding. Come on, come through. Seriously. Obviously, in a stabbing situation, the likelihood is that the patient's going to be fairly unwell, depending on where he's been stabbed. Bloody trucks. So the priority will be to get this guy loaded as quickly as we can.
So police are on the scene. They have both people, but Brian is not far behind. Drives like a bat out of hell.
I've been in ambulance for 28 years. We see some bad things, like, without a doubt, I've probably seen some of the worst things that society's got to offer. But I think also, too, you've got to actually understand that it's a part of life. Stupid people.
Once Brian gets on scene, he'll be the forward commander, so he will triage everything. He'll organise the landing of the helicopter, organise the crews, the patients. He makes our life very easy because he's very good at what he does.
Jeez.
It'll be fine.
How you going, guys?
Right. It's all right. Listen to my voice. Listen to my voice. Listen to my voice. Stay down. We need to help him. All right.
OK, can you give him 10 of droperidol, please?
Just stay calm for us, mate, all right? They're here to help you.
This guy in here's got open chest. He's got popped both lungs. Like he's got multiple.
All right, let's load him. He can go next. We're just giving him some droperidol.
Receiving Q302.
All right, so how many stab wounds have you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to the chest, 1 to the neck, and 1 long run around his kidney area.
OK, guys, just listen up. Priority is this guy first. Can we get the carry chair out of the IC car, please? Just take that straight in, please.
Apparently they've both been stabbed. Before it was just one of them's been stabbed, now they've both been stabbed.
The patient is critically injured, and it's feared he won't make it to the hospital in time.
So here's the priority. So he'll be going in the IC car, and I'll get another car started, OK?
Well, there's 2 patients, both with stab wounds. One patient has stab wounds to the chest, and one patient has stab wounds to the abdomen. So we've got 2 cars responding, and an inspector and a helicopter.
He's not going to be able to move.
Okay.
I need to actually seal the wounds because at the moment it's blowing out.
OK, can I get a first aid kit here, please? Where things get very hectic and very frantic, my role when I arrive is to try and bring some calm to the scene and create some order.
Still got a good radio pulse.
Again. Yeah, we're going to get the guy that's been stabbed in the chest first.
One of the patients is critically injured and it's feared he won't make it to the hospital in time. The ambulance helicopter medical team are coming by air to assist the paramedics. Their task is to bring the emergency room to the patient.
Haven't heard from the helicopter yet.
Helo's coming by road,
Oh,
so it's going to take considerably longer than I first thought.
why? What's wrong with the helicopter at Bankstown? Brian's going to ask. Oh, it's mechanical. City Inspector 34, you on this channel?
So just a little bit busy here at the moment.
Brian, real quick, just to let you know that Helo from Bankstown is not coming. Query mechanical issues. They're sending a road retrieval team from Bankstown at this stage.
But we're going to start trying to load both patients. All right, I'm going to get you all bed and we'll get him loaded, okay?
Now that the specialist emergency doctors are coming on road, they'll be facing peak hour traffic. It'll take them at least 25 minutes to reach the patient.
Can we get the police tape taken down so I can get stretchers out?
The new plan is to have both patients transported by road to hospital. If possible, the ambulance will meet the specialists en route.
1, 2, 3.
A person ringing 000 in a very dire circumstance, for us, that is the highest priority of jobs.
How you going? Talk to me, mate. You all right?
Because literally, seconds mean the difference between life and death. Okay, mate. How you going there, buddy?
All right, Laurie?
We're going to lift you up, champ.
The emergency doctors are battling peak hour traffic.
We're stuck in heavy traffic on the M7, so it's unlikely we'll rendezvous, but we'll continue.
M7, M4, you may or may not meet them, but they're going to try and rendezvous with you.
Morphine, okay?
See you, Doc.
With the doctors unlikely to reach the patient in time, the paramedics need to stabilise him.
So is Rescue 209 going as well, Tomo? It says that a road retrieval team and a helo's going.
A replacement helicopter is dispatched.
Airborne appropriately after the first aircraft broke. We have an ETA overhead for 5 minutes.
The new ambulance helicopter medical team will land and meet them at the closest park, but the patient's injuries are extensive.
Pain. Do you want some more pain relief? Yeah? Yeah?
He needs a blood transfusion and his lungs might have been punctured and are at risk of collapsing.
We're 2 minutes from the scene.
And just another needle in your arm, okay?
Yeah.
I think he's got quite a straightforward airway. So
he's got sucking chest wounds, so they'll ventilate fine when he's tubed.
Right, okay, I'm going to put him to sleep.
Okay, righto.
The patient is too unstable to be airlifted.
So you RSIing before we move, or are you going to go?
We're going to RSI before we move.
Okay, righto.
The doctors need to sedate the patient to connect him to a ventilator that will push air into his lungs.
We get to see a side of life that people would never see, the senseless violence. How many stab wounds has he got?
At least 6 on his back, and 1 on his neck, and then 1 up under his ear.
How do you deal with that? It can be a challenge at times, but it's part of the job.
The trauma to his chest is severe. With internal bleeding pressuring his lungs, the doctors perform surgery on the spot.
All right, let's get him loaded.
You good, JP?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Thanks
All right.
for your help.
No problem.
Awesome.
Pleasure.
The doctors manage to stabilise the patient and he's ready to be transported to hospital.
Yeah, so they did good. They did good.
Paramedics go to a lot of violent incidents, but it's just another medical job. And yes, it's a big proportion of our work, but it's no different to the number of chest pains we go to or the people involved in car accidents. They're patients, and they need to be treated with respect, and they need to be treated as patients. Kel, if you wouldn't mind assigning me to Westmead Hospital, please.
Copy, clear and heading to Westmead. Thanks for your help, guys. Pleasure working with you as always.
No problem at all. We'll be wandering around the west today, so if you see anything that may be of interest, feel free to give us a call.
Oh, don't you worry, I will.
Friday evening, one of the busiest nights of the week.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
Look, I found a fella laying in the street. It looks like you're getting struck by a car or something. Is he breathing?
No.
It's on its way.
There's less than an hour left on Rick and Amy's shift.
It seems like everybody gets sucked into our area on a Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah.
They're hard shifts, you know. I remember when I first joined, I mean, it's terrifying. It was wild. Friday, Saturday nights going around to people kung fu fighting. It was amazing to get the full scope of how many people were snotting each other.
You get some of them who are like so keen to come into the city and, you know, just get pumped with jobs and, you know, drunks and overdoses.
Yeah. One thing about it, though, I've learnt in the job, shifts can go on. Like, very rarely is it going to be a 12.5-hour shift, you know. I have a funny feeling we'll be out again.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what do you
agree with you. I do agree.
Ambulance emergency, what town or suburb?
Kingswood.
Tell me exactly what happened.
I'm in a panic mood, so my machine's gone off, my oxygen machine.
Uh-huh.
So I need to get my breath back.
You're running out of O2.
Yeah.
Ambulance 423, Rick and Amy are dispatched.
Got a 79-year-old female. Oxygen machine isn't working. Running out of O2.
Do you have asthma?
I've got emphysema.
Emphysema.
For some people with advanced lung disease, oxygen therapy is the only way to provide enough oxygen to their vital organs.
It does get tough, you know, and your body is just screaming at you to go to sleep. The easy motivator is just to think about it as if it was your family member. You've just got to, you know, picture your grandparent, your parent. For me, that clicks me into gear.
We'd better take our oxygen.
A good idea, I reckon. Where is the job likely to be when I go into an apartment block? Always upstairs, always. It is always on the top floor. Oh, no. Any more?
Ambulance. Hi there, I'm Amy. Rick's here. What's your name?
Catherine.
Catherine.
Little budgie, yeah?
That's Bernie.
Bernie. Oh, he's beautiful.
I sitting there and I said, I'm short of breath, and I just sort of went it up with a little prong and nothing coming out of the big one in the bedroom.
Okay, so this is your backup, but
that won't last.
It won't last you, will it?
No. Oh.
And are you on the oxygen 24/7?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I got a panic attack, you see. I'm in the end stages of emphysema,
right.
Which is not good, of course. I wish I didn't have it. I'm not ready to go yet. No, I've got lots of things to do.
I like jobs where I meet really interesting people, and usually those people are quite elderly.
Are you two not together? Are you married or what?
Oh, no.
Oh, you're not married?
We're partners in the job.
Yeah.
She's laughing or
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just breathe for me. I'm 26, nearly 27 now, but sometimes it's really hard for me having to relate to people who had a whole life behind them. So much wisdom or trauma definitely opens your eyes and makes you sort of wise up a bit faster.
I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
We'll get Rick on the case. He's pretty handy.
Inspector Clouseau.
I was a tradie, I was a sparky before I became a paramedic. Tradies do make great paramedics because they've got that practical, systematic way of working out problems.
Oh. We'll see how good he is.
Is it working? What did you do?
It might have been kinked or something. There's definitely oxygen coming out of that.
It's not enough.
It's not enough, is it?
No,
it's weak, is it? Is that?
No.
Okay. You have to be good with people. You have to be good with people. You have to remember that you're dealing with a fellow human there, you know?
Tell me about this beautiful ring on your finger.
That's my little ring.
It's beautiful.
From my husband up there.
Is he?
Oh,
Has
it
he?
was his birthday on Sunday.
Oh, was it? And how old would he have been?
80.
80 years
And I'm
young.
79 years young.
Just a spring chicken.
Oh, of course. Look at me, I mean, oh, there I am there, look. Look.
This is you.
Oh, you can put that in telly. I used to look like Liz Taylor.
Wow.
I had jet black hair.
And how did you guys meet?
Oh,
you and your
we
husband.
started in dancing.
Was he a good dancer?
Oh, yeah. No. To my feet.
To left feet.
He stood on my toes. They always said you have to be a film star. You have to be a model.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. I got married and had 2 beautiful children. A doctor and a lawyer.
All right. I changed everything. It's all brand new, okay? That might be the trick.
Catherine's oxygen machine is working well enough to keep her out of hospital, but it will need to be serviced.
So they're 91.
That's pretty good.
Nothing wrong with my mind, Claire. But my body's not well. Right, okay. Do not smoke anyone. Look what happens to you when you end up like this.
Passed as a sparky came in handy then.
Yeah. Yeah, we've helped her, you know, got her out of a bind. I love people like that, though. You need characters. 423. We're all good here.
Got that, guys. Thank you.
Ambulance emergency. Tell me exactly what's happened.
At the control centre, call volume is peaking.
Okay, describe the pain, please.
On a typical Friday night, New South Wales Ambulance can expect more than 1,000 emergency calls.
He's had ice, has he?
He may have taken a little more than he should have. I've got to do it here. I've got it on film. Come on.
Listen to me. I have organised...
Right. Is he violent?
Suffering from a bit of anxiety.
Okay, so I'll just... Listen. Stop swearing at me. Stop swearing at me and listen to me, okay? 2 breaths, 30 pumps. 2 breaths, 30 pumps.
Friday morning, it's usually okay. But then as the afternoon progresses and people start to finish work for the weekends, that's when it starts to ramp up.
There's someone yelling and swearing in the background, but that's not the patient because the patient is female. They know no information. They hung up on me twice.
Got a partner who has severe anxiety.
Okay, you need to calm down, okay, so we can help him.
Right, so go and check on your friend first before I hang up because I want to make sure he's okay.
When they ring, they are so loud and yell and scream, as long as I didn't sound rude. He thanked me at the end, so I must have been all right. Stop swearing.
He said, my friends collapsed on the floor. It's because you guys took too long. And I wish I could say, no, it's probably because you fed him ice for the last 24 hours.
Ambulance emergency, which town or suburb?
.8:33, we're clear and available at Liverpool.
Near the Liverpool Superstation, sisters Sam and Tammy are waiting for their last call-out of the day.
Well, we've got an hour and a half to go. Yep. Probably one more in us.
Yep.
I like being awake on night shift in Liverpool. So many weirdos come out. What? Oh, it always makes for an interesting shift.
Ambulance emergency, what channel suburbs? Hello? Hello, it's the ambulance, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I remember just you're feeling low and fell over and needs an ambulance and he's getting bad thoughts.
So are you calling me because he's had a fall, or are you calling me because he's having bad thoughts?
Mainly I'd say bad thoughts, to be honest.
28-year-old male fell over and bad thoughts.
Okay. Is he violent?
Kind of.
Okay.
In any given night, the Sydney Control Centre can receive more than 60 mental health-related calls. Out of those, approximately 1/4 are classified as violent.
Just looking through the script there, it says the patient's violent. I'll send police now.
Right, so we've got to be super careful with this job.
Since the start of the year in New South Wales alone, 142 paramedics have reported an assault. That's 3 assaults a week.
Night shifts can be super scary. You've always got to be thinking on your feet. I remember one job. I turned around and saw all these knives hanging on the inside of the door. A relative came in and started punching the fridge.
Yeah,
and
and when things go pear-shaped, we don't have any way of protecting ourselves, do we?
No. Let's head into the unknown.
Friday night, 7 p.m. In the Liverpool area, sisters Sam and Tammy are responding to a mental health call-out.
23, 25.
The caller reported the patient as potentially violent, so police backup is on its way.
There's so many things you're worried about on those volatile jobs. You're worried about your safety, you're worried about how far away your colleagues are to help give you a hand. You're on high alert.
Let's drive past and we'll go up around the corner. Yeah, I don't even know where the front door is. Yeah, no, we're not going in there.
8:33, go ahead.
8:33, we've just driven past the address. There's no one waiting out the front.
All right, stand by. Just give the call back a try.
Copy, thank you.
The control centre tries to get hold of the neighbour who called in the job.
That patient probably has no idea that we're coming. We actually don't know what we're walking into. You don't know, could that be a setup?
That's right. Doesn't feel right, does it?
Doesn't sit right. It's a dodgy part of town.
Absolutely.
I'm not walking into that not knowing what I'm going for. And if that's the neighbour that is called, how do we know the patient knows we're coming or we're not coming?
That's right. Oh,
Oh, shit.
Looking for a dress or something?
Oh, we are, but we're just waiting for police to attend as well. Thank you. Thanks, mate.
It came from nowhere.
Oh,
and
my
on
God.
that note, door locked.
Yeah, can you? Yeah. Oh, gosh. Wait for the cops. They're at changeover, so they might be a little while.
You're calling 8:33.
8:33 in reply.
Yeah, thanks. We'll speak to the caller and confirming that he still requires the ambulance and that he hasn't seen the ambulance, paramedics or police at this stage.
Gosh.
The sisters decide to try and find the patient before police arrive.
We can still drive past if the patient wants to come out to the front.
Yeah, okay, that'd be great. I'll get the call and come straight to you.
Copy, thank you.
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
All right.
Are you happy to stay here? I'll just ask a question, then you can let them know that we've contacted the patient. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Hey mate, you need to speak to me, okay? I'm from the ambulance. Do you want us to help you? Do you want us to help you or do you want us to go? What would you like? Calm down, take a deep breath, okay? I'm here to help you, all right? What's happened tonight? What's happened? Can you tell me what's happened?
There's something wrong with football.
Okay, what's wrong? Sit up and we'll have a chat, okay? There we go. I'm Tammy, and this is Sam. What's happened tonight?
I keep blacking out.
You keep blacking out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think straight. Can I go to the ambulance, please?
Yeah, come on. Let's go. Do you want me to brush all this off your back?
You got lots of bark on your back.
Okay, lie down on your stretcher for me. Okay. Now, hang on. What's happened tonight, mate?
I'm sorry.
So what did you call the ambulance for tonight?
I don't know. I never deal with it because I'm not feeling well. The check-in is arresting.
Okay, we're happy to take you to the hospital.
I get arrested every day, brother.
The patient punches a drain pipe on the way into the building.
He just escalated so quickly.
He did, didn't he?
We can't leave him. He's going to need to be sectioned unless we go and talk to him about what's going on. Fairly obvious he's hallucinating. It's really unfortunate that there's more and more jobs we go to where you're just like, no, I'm not going in, because you try and do the nice thing and the right thing and you go in and then you get caught out. Okay. Well, we just have to wait for cops, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm not going in
No,
there.
that's too unsafe.
Yeah.
Friday evening, Western Sydney. Sam and Tammy need to get their mental health patient back into the ambulance.
So did you see him up in the window?
Agent 03, go ahead.
I saw him looking out that window. Did he say he was hallucinating?
Yeah, he's hallucinating. Seeing dark thoughts and dark things, and he asked to go to the hospital. Then when we got him in the car, he then all of a sudden decided he arced up and said everyone's out to get him, and that's when he ran off that way. But I didn't get any chance to get any type of mental health history.
According to the neighbour who placed the call, the patient has a history of violence, so police backup is on its way.
I'm glad we just didn't go and knock on that door. When he got in the car and he started to push up as he left, I thought, shit, he's going to try and clobber us. There's someone else in that window. Here come the cops now. What really surprised me about being a paramedic was that I do really enjoy helping a mental health patient who is really in crisis. So if we can come up and have a chat, I think I might be sectioning him. Yeah, great, thank you. I'm the person that somebody calls when they don't know what to do or when they can't handle it anymore. That's him. We just want to have a chat to you before we leave.
Okay, that's their job. We're just here to keep the peace. Don't want to give you a hard time, but you have to listen to them, okay?
We're happy to take you. Come on, let's go. Okay, jump in there for me. They might not see what's going on in my mind. The fear on that trip to hospital, it's, oh shit. Then you tend to find your training kicks in. Okay, and what's been happening today?
My head's twitching in the back of my head.
Your head's what? Twitching?
Yeah.
I'm even happy if you guys just want to follow us up in the car.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hit the brakes, open up.
Yeah, if something happens, yeah.
I'll chuck the beacons on.
Yeah.
Do you want a blanket?
Yes, please.
Now, the patient is loaded into our vehicle. He is compliant, however, police are just going to follow us up to the hospital.
Okay, thanks for letting me know, John.
What mental health history do you have? Can you remember?
Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia, okay. Do you sometimes see things?
Yeah.
Do you sometimes hear things?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hearing them at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I keep seeing bad thoughts in my head.
Okay. Do you want to hurt anyone? Have you felt like you wanted to hurt anyone?
Not really.
No. Okay. What about yourself? Do you want to hurt yourself?
No, I've got problems with my head.
You've got problems with your head, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll take you up to the hospital. We'll get you to talk to someone up there, okay? Okay. Are you going to be nice and calm for the hospital? You're not going to get angry with any of the staff? Okay. I feel extra pressure on those jobs. I try and stay composed, but we are only human. I am a strong believer in mental health shouldn't be an excuse for violent crimes. Patient, I punched one of the security guards in the face.
Just now?
Yeah. Wow. That's just, it makes my skin crawl, like.
Yeah, that's draining.
Like, the thought of, we were happy to transport him. I made that decision to transport him without police.
Does it make you think differently about that decision now?
Yeah, kind of. Like, you don't know what.
If they're there and they're offering to come, I take it. Because at the end of the day, if that patient arcs up, you got nothing against him. And you get yourself an injury that'll last you the rest of your life, if not put you out of your job.
Yeah. Wow.
Some of the big jobs will stay with you and you think about them and you try not to let it affect you. We survived.
Yeah.
You kind of go, well, we did the best that we could do. And you realise how lucky you are.
Next time,
excuse me,
crews in the city brace for one of the country's biggest events.
Bum right up there for me, doll.
She's hypothermic, dehydrated, she's vomiting.
Did you have any chest pain or breathing problems?
While out in the suburbs,
Ambulance, what's the town last suburb of the
paramedics face the war on drugs.
Have you done that to yourself?
Head on.
We're trying to help you. Just calm down, mate.